Alright, hi and welcome back. It's Vicky here, and I just, got back from a long trip. So I just came back from 2 flights and whatever, but let's dive into this video. I'm very excited. I picked up my Popflex package this morning. So this is for the new Tropicana collection. We have a nice postcard with Cassey on here in this bright colored outfit. And as this says, Tropicana, bold, bright and brimming with life. So there were some bright colors happening, and as you all know, I love colors, so I was totally into it. And since Popflex is where my activewear beginnings are, I always kind of want to support them, even though there's some things I wasn't too happy about or still not too happy about. So yeah, let's just get into this. I didn't get all the pieces, I just got a very few, so there's, the try-on is not going to take too long today. But I do have some pieces that I bought previously that also are relaunching now, so we can I can show them to you as well. One big thing I want to talk about before we start is they have now a new fabric again. So basically with Popflex, with every single launch you have a new fabric coming, because I guess they're still looking for the perfect fabric. But you know what, you can also test it without actually testing it on us. I don't know. So that's something I'm not too happy about, because there's no consistency in what you can expect of the feel of the fabric. So in the previous Marble launch, which I reviewed also, I will link the video down below for you, we had buttersoft. So this was the first brushed fabric Popflex did. And now in the Tropicana launch we have buttersoft compress. So you have the brushedness, that's what they're saying, I didn't really feel them too much yet. So we have the brushedness and we have compression as well. So for me this sounds like perfect. This could be maybe it. But like I said, I do not know what to expect of it. And then also there was this big problem, which comes with the way Popflex does their launches, that they launch. I looked at the styling information, because usually when they tell you to size up or down for something, you can find it in there on their website. There was nothing in there, so I ordered my usual medium for the bottoms, my small for the tops. And then, then I clicked her Instagram and see Cassey trying on everything, which she posted basically at lunchtime. It's like, why don't you just do it at least an hour before? And then she's like, oh yeah, if you want your normal fit for the bottoms, just size up one size. It's like, why is that not in the styling tips? And B, why is this not something you can tell us all before? Because I've read a lot of comments from people who were like, I didn't read this before, now I'm very worried, this is not gonna fit. Some people were happy they didn't size up, so we'll find out if I'm one of these people. And as you know, I'm usually between a small and medium, so if the medium, if sizing up usually would be for me a medium, but so, we'll see. If you're in between, it's, always difficult. But still, this is something that I would want to know before I order, and so I was really like, why was this nowhere to be seen on the website? And why, if this is such an important thing, because she stressed it so much, why do people not know this before the launch happens? Because when the launch happens, we all go crazy, we're looking at the things, we're like, oh my god, this is so pretty, oh my god, I want to order this, or ugh, not my thing. But, we're not focusing on whatever people post on social media at that exact point in time. At least most of us are not. And it would be so helpful if Popflex could have some, could send out some pieces to people with different body types. These people could review the pieces on YouTube or on IG stories or something beforehand, so people really know what sizes they can order, how it looks on different body types, because it is so hard to judge just from seeing it on the website, where they test it basically on 2 different or show it to you on product photos, right, in 2 different on 2 different body types. It's not that easy to see as if when you see really a few different people doing it or trying things on in videos and in motion, and hearing their thoughts about the new fabrics as well, and the new pieces maybe. So yeah, but this is just some thoughts I have. Let's dive into this. So as I said, I got 4 pieces. What I want to say is the packaging was very beautiful this time. I'll insert a picture here, I guess, because I didn't bring the packaging with me. And then usually their stuff comes in compostable bags. The only thing I don't like is you kind of have to get that sticker off there because I don't think the sticker is compostable. So we'll see how you do that, but otherwise that's really nice. Yes, so I got one matching set and one like mismatching set, I guess. And like I said, there's a few pieces that you know, I have from previous launches that are relaunching. And I got only basically 2 of the bright colors, so just so you know. I will start with the tops, I think. So we have the Believe bra. This one launched before in this mint color. We have like an elastic down here, a different coloring, and you have like a very open back situation here. And so previously it was in the stretch silk fabric, I believe. And so this is the old one. This one was high coverage, felt quite comfortable, even like I was very worried about this elastic band cinching, like kind of just digging in or something, but it absolutely did not. So this is why I decided, you know what, I like this passion fruit color a lot because it's super bright and bold, and I didn't mind the other bra. So at first glance they look very, very similar, and now we have the buttersoft compress, and it doesn't feel so much different. It's maybe more brushed. I don't know if I can show this to you, if you can see it. It doesn't look super brushed. So in terms of brushed fabrics, I don't think this is very brushed. Also, if you remember the marble collection, that was definitely way more brushed. And also on the inside we have more of a normal fabric, so it's definitely different than what we have on the outside. I don't know if it's obvious, but yeah. And then also now, compared to the bra I had before, we have this tag. Maybe I just cut it out from the other one, let me check. Nope, there we had a printed tag and or logo tag, whatever. And now we have a printed end in fabric. Like, I don't really care for these unless you make them tear away, because I like that. But yeah, so same thing, we have like a high neck, and we have this beautiful teardrop open back situation. We have the elastic now in different colors as well. So before that it was a bit more detailed, like a little few more color things happening, and now just tree stripes, which is fine though because it's a bright color anyway. And then on the inside you have your removable cup pads, and there's a seam in the middle so they don't you know, just come on top of each other. But yeah, otherwise I think they're pretty similar. And yeah, as you can, maybe, nah, very similar in terms of sizing and whatever. The new ones, like this feels a little less structured than this, but that also might have to do with the cup pads. Maybe they feel different. Yeah, I think the cup pads are a little more soft and not as structured maybe. So yeah, but let's just try this on. Alright, onto the Believe bra. So this one is the same as they had launched before. This one's super high neck, but not choking you. It has nice support. Like nothing is jiggling or anything. I feel tucked in. You have this cute colored waistband, this cute colored elastic as well. And like I said, this, as with the leggings, it does not cut in at all. It's just nice and soft, which is, you know, that was my biggest concern with these pieces. And then you have this nice open back here, this little overlap up top, and just, yeah, open back. Yeah, material feels, I feel like this is a little more brushed than the leggings. Maybe I'm just imagining it, but kind of also a bit thinner than what I had with the crop top and the Hourglass legging. But yeah, I think this color just pops, so that's that. Alright, so I said I would start with the bras, but I'm just gonna go with the sets, you know. So this is the Believe 7/8 legging. So I did not have this one before. It also came out in the matching set with the mint bra, but I didn't get that. And now just let me take off this tag. So we have the safety pin tags here, and then you have the paper tag here as well. So with this one, I didn't get that one the first round because I didn't really like the whole elastic on top thing, but then a lot of people said it was very comfortable. As you can see, we have a very obvious front seam here, and we have a very small crotch gusset, so that let's just hope that works. And what I really don't like too much about this look is that you have this big seam here at the waistband there. And also, no, this is fine. Just looks a little weird on here, on the top. But yeah, we'll see. We have front seam, back seam, no glued accents whatsoever. It's just a straight across elastic here, and then no seams down here. It feels soft, but like definitely very, very different than marble. And yeah, so I didn't know what to expect from the buttersoft. I thought it would be more soft, more brushed, since it seemed like it was just going to be the buttersoft but more compression. So maybe having more compression leads to it not being as brushed. I don't know. You can tell if you have both. Maybe you can tell me if you feel the same way. And this is a pretty big print on logo. Like, geez, you don't have to overdo it. Come on. Like, also, if this is like, I feel like you might be able to slightly tell through the fabric that there is something there. So that wouldn't be really nice, you know. Especially, why do you have both of this? So either go for this or go for this, you know. Just don't do both, maybe. And they look pretty short, so we'll see. 7/8 Popflex is usually less than 7/8 on me. But yeah, I'm giving it a chance. And we'll see how squat proof these are. We'll see if they fit in the medium. And yeah, let's just see them on. Alright, onto the Believe leggings, and there's a nice passion fruit color, so I really, really, really love the color. And I like the concept. I don't know if I like the concept, but I like, you know, you have the colored waistband and then this beautiful passion fruit color. It's just like, these leggings are not my favorite. So these are a bit, I feel like they're a little less soft, and they also feel a little thinner than the Hourglass legging, which I don't like too much, you know. It's like, why is this material different? Well, right, at least does it feel different to me. Like the other leggings were more stretchy, they were more comfortable. Like I said, they felt thicker. It just made me feel much, much better. Like when I was wearing them, and like with this, it just, so I feel they're like less stretchy and more tight in like my thigh and my calf area. They're also 7/8 length on me. And then there's no compression whatsoever in the waistband. There's no compression here or on my butt. Like I feel like my butt is just kind of like, you know, just hanging there. It's not getting like pushed up or anything. It's kind of, yeah, like there's no compression whatsoever in the upper part of the legging here. Like the waistband is too big on me, I feel. Like it doesn't look like it, and I don't get too much gaping here, but like it's like there's nothing there. And I feel like these would slide down on me a little bit and then kind of just be saggy in the crotch when I start moving and jumping. But they would still be like, you know, they're still kind of tight in my thighs and my calves. Like I can move and stuff, but like it feels like I'm wearing, I don't know, like it's just like I'm missing compression here, but it's here just too much. So it's weird. It's not like, it doesn't feel like compression. It just feels like it's too tight in certain areas but not in others. And I didn't have that problem with the Hourglass legging at all. So yeah, I'm a little bit confused about that. And yeah, but you know, a bit sad because I like the look of these, like I said. And also we have like this super long front seam coming up here, and then you have the elastic, and the elastic is like super soft, so it's not like, I don't feel like it's cutting in at all. Like it's not, you know, it's not restricting. Yeah, but yeah, as you can see, like you can get a bit of bulging out here because there's no compression up here at all. And then it just looks the same in the back as it does in the front. We have this long seam coming up here, and then you have the elastic here, the colorful elastic. It also doesn't dip lower here, so it's nice. It just comes up nice and high. You have a thick seam here on the elastic to sew it together here, but we don't have that in the front, so that's okay. Yeah, so maybe this would, because like I wouldn't want to size up in these because then the waist would just be a total disaster, and like this would be super saggy here, and like, you know, because like I said, there's already no compression here. So I almost feel like the sizing doesn't work too well in these. Maybe if you're like, if you have I don't know what kind of body shape you need, but it's not my body type that it fits well. I mean, I will still wear these, but not for like high intensity workouts at all. And I think the buttersoft compress was supposed to be like for high intensity workouts and stuff, but I can already tell I can't do that. Also, they feel not just thinner, but also less brushed. So this feels more smooth, like more performance-y material. So when I touch the buttersoft compress, the Hourglass legging, it's like really you get a different feel. So I'm not sure, maybe I need to look up again if it's supposed to be the same material, but I think it is supposed to be the same material. And yeah, these just also seem a little more shiny, which usually means it's less brushed than these. So there's clearly a difference. Maybe it's the dye, I don't know, but I can just tell that there's a difference. And yeah, if you had to choose one pair of leggings, I would 100% go with the Hourglass leggings from the Tropicana launch. Okay, next up we have the Flexy Crop top. So this is a very simple, just, you know, crop top thing that you could just wear to for any occasion. Basically, you could just wear a pair of jeans with that if you wanted to. So just thin spaghetti straps coming in here in the middle, and then you have this T in the back here. So yeah, super simple. Just have a nice logo here. This one feels quite soft, but also like not too brushed, like maybe a little. I'm trying to see if I can show you the fabric. Like you can see it's a little brushed, but it's not like as much as the marble, as I said. Yeah, so this is just very simple, a basic tank, and then you have, I wouldn't say necessarily like a whole shelf bra situation, but you can see here's the cup pads, and then we have a seam underneath to kind of keep them in, but it's not like you don't have an elastic underneath underneath your boobs, so just the seam here and a seam in the middle to keep the cup pads in. So we'll see what that does for support. I don't expect a lot of it, but yeah, it looked cute, it looked pretty basic. You can wear this with a lot of things, and that's why I picked this. Also it's white, so let's see how well the cup pads are not visible, basically. Alright, here we have the crop top. So then I paired it with the Hourglass legging, because, you know, it fits. White is such a basic color, right? So you can kind of match it, mix and match it with everything. I don't think this is like super supportive, so I wouldn't necessarily wear it for a workout. Like for yoga, yes, for sure that would work, but I'm not sure about like anything else, because like there's so much space and so much stretch still. Like I don't feel super tucked in, but I feel like maybe if there was like adjustable straps, like I could kind of make it work a little bit better. So yeah, I still think it's like super comfortable for lounging and everything, for just like if you just, you know, put a pair of jeans on, just walk around town. Definitely that would work, but not necessarily for workouts, you know, like I'm missing kind of the lift, if you know what I mean. So yeah, either like maybe I should try to size down to an extra small, or like if there was adjustable straps that could maybe help. The only question is like if you size down, maybe the straps will start cutting in, because they're just thin, right? But like right now they're super comfortable because they're also a bit stretchy. Yeah. Otherwise, like for lounging and for just, you know, maybe some like yoga and stuff, this is still nice. And I also like the length. And yeah, we talked about like it's not really like you have this extra layer for the bra, but you kind of have a seam down here, and then you have the cup pads here, and then there was a seam in the middle. And since it's white, you can kind of definitely see, here's the hole where you can take the cup pads out, but it's always with white, you know, that just happens. It's fine, I don't mind too much. It's a nice length, so it kind of, you know, now I have wear a high-waisted pair of leggings, so there's just a bit of skin still showing. And then of course the back is kind of the, you know, the nicest part of this, or the prettiest part, because you have this nice open back situation now. And like just the thin straps, or this one single thin strap down there, and then just nice and open back, and it's also nice and long still in the back. So yeah, I really, really like the back. I think it's super pretty. And yeah, there's also kind of like a seam going around here, but that's also fine, so it's not gonna move too much around. But yeah, just very light support and not for like super heavy workouts. Okay, onto the last piece I got from this launch, which is the Hourglass Legging in this beautiful, stunningly bright lime color. So they also had it in a blue, I think it was called Blue Magique. And I really like that blue, but then I went with this one because this is different. And so these are supposed to be full length. We'll see if they at least manage to be 7/8 for me. It has this crisscross waistband, which we've seen now from a few different companies. And Popflex had this before, but then they always had a top seam, and I didn't really like that one. And this time, this waistband does not have a top seam, so that's actually quite nice. I'm very excited to try that. Yeah, we still have a front seam and a back seam, but also in the back we have some booty contouring. Here's slightly tapered glute seams to flatter the butt, hopefully. And then also, you can see it's kind of tapering in at the waist a little, but not as much as the Buff Bunny Siren leggings, for example, which also came out recently. And yeah, so like I said, it doesn't look full length. We'll see how much length this will be on me. And yeah, again, we have this massive like tag here, and still the paper tag, so please just pick one, like seriously, too much. Also, with this one, they say this is definitely a squat proof fabric, no see-through moments here. This is a quote from their website. And I just want to say, like, yes, Cassey also tried this and was like, look, it's squat proof, but just because it's squat proof on her body does not mean it's going to be on mine, because as you know, my butt tends to stretch out a lot of fabrics a lot. The color is also very, very light, right? So it's also perfect for squat testing it. And Cassey always squat tests Commando because this is how she likes to wear her leggings. And if you squat test something Commando, it's really hard to see if it's actually squat proof, which is why I always, you know, do my squat test with like a nude thong and an actual like kind of full coverage, like knicker moment, right? So you can actually see how see-through the fabric is, because not everyone likes to go to Commando in their leggings, or not everyone wants to wear a nude thong all the time. So yeah, I really hope you enjoy that and it helps you to figure out if something is squat proof or not, because there's nothing worse than, you know, being at the gym and then all of a sudden you get a glance of yourself in the mirror and you can see your knickers through. So yeah. Also, one question I had, like, why is the logo on the left butt cheek? Like, why not put it in the middle where, you know, kind of I feel like it belongs? It's such an odd placement. I think they started doing this like last year and I just did not understand. So let me know what you think about it in the comments below, because I'm curious to hear if you like that because it's different, or if it's also like, yeah. You know, I think it's weird, but we'll see. Alright, let's see these on and see if they're actually squat proof as promised. Okay, on to the Hourglass Leggings. So I really, really like this color. Even on me, like, of course now I have like slight tan. I know probably most people will be like, this is tan for you. Yes, this is tan for me. I still like it, and I think it's like super nice and bright and just a fun pop of colors. Yeah, it's just, we still have a front seam here, so that's a bit of a like, why? Because a lot of brands have managed to get rid of the front seam, and like if you pull a little higher, you can definitely get a little bit of camel toe action there. So yeah, like for me it's not so bad, but like if I was trying to pull them even higher, or if you're a bit more prone to getting camel toe, then maybe you will have a slight issue there. Otherwise, I really, really like that there's no top seam up here, and then this is also not sewn together, so it's just like overlapping here, and it comes really nice and high. So my belly button is down here, and of course, well, usually with a crisscross waist, so I think this snatches me in super nicely, so I'm really happy that I stuck with the medium and did not size up as people said you should, to kind of get the same fit. But then again, like I said, I'm in between a small and a medium. My waist is definitely a small. So maybe you would want to go higher, like higher in size, maybe you would want to size up if your waist is bigger. Because like for me, I don't have any issues. I feel like nice and tucked in, but like I said, I have a small waist. So just so you know. So yeah, I feel nicely tucked in here, and of course, I mean, if you're moving, it's gonna roll down a little bit, but it's not bad. Like it also, like I wore these on a hike, I didn't have to adjust them or anything, so it's all good. You might have to like pull up this a little bit again, so it's not rolled, and you still have this nice crisscross waist, but otherwise, like, I think it's there's no movement here. I think these are like super nice and soft as well. They're not super brushed, so if you've touched the Buff Bunny Nuber fabric, for example, like it's still a different feeling. So I get what they were, you know, trying to do with this, but it's like it's brushed and it's soft, and it's also, I think it's stretchy, you know. I don't, like, maybe more compressive than previous Popflex leggings, especially if you stick with the same size you had before. But yeah, I feel like for me this is nice, but I also like compressive leggings, so maybe, you know, maybe that's just me then. And I also feel like the more you put them on, the more like space you get. So like when I tried them on at first, it was like kind of a bit of a wiggle to get them on, and now it was fine after like 2 washes and wearing them like 2 or 3 times. So just so you know. Yes, they're a 7/8 length on me because I'm tallish. And then we have just a, you know, slightly tapered glute seams here in the back, and goes also a little higher here in the back of your waist, which I really like, because I don't like it when leggings dip lower on you in the back. It's just very uncomfortable, and I just, like, you know, it's super nice and hugging me in here. And yeah, usually if I go for a medium in Popflex, I have a slight gaping, but here there's nothing. I'm just tucked in. It's all good. So the only thing I will say with these leggings is Cassey promised they're 100% squat proof. So I now cut out the tag, but I tried on the leggings, you know, looked into the mirror, I could see the tag. So, yes. Don't promise me squat proofness if it's not squat proof. You know, I expect lighter colors to not be 100% squat proof. And it's fine because it's lighter colors, and we all know like how these things go, but just don't promise it if, you know, it's not going to be 100% squat proof. I didn't even have to bend over too much. I basically did not have to bend over at all, and you could still, like, you could see the tack. Yes, I know my bum is a little bit bigger, but still, you know, this is my size according to size chart. I fit into it, and the fabric stretches out, and that just happens. And yeah. So just so you know, I think with like a nude thong it's fine, but do not wear any coloured underwear underneath. You could probably also go commando, but then you have the problem with the front seam maybe being a bit too invasive. So yeah, just so you know. Otherwise I really like the colour. They also hit it in the blue magique, but yeah, I was like, this is kind of more different, so I wanted to go for something different. Okay, on to 2 pieces that I did not get but I had from previous launches. So we have the tone bra, which also came in to match the Hourglass leggings. So this bra comes in lime and blue magique. I'm saying magique because it was actually spelled M-A-J-I-K, so not magic, you know. But yeah, whatever. So this one was just, I didn't get it because I thought it was kind of boring, to be honest. I got it in this peach color because the color was like very different. Yeah, but I don't need it a second time. It's just like so simple, and I mean, of course simple is also nice, but I just have too many of these simple up and down strap bras, you know. I didn't need more of them. And yeah, so it's really just simple up and down straps. Like, there's nothing much happening in the back here either, so removable cup pads, elastic at the bottom there, you know. So yeah, that's the tone bra. And you know, if you want a matching set, go for it. It's a very simple one, gives you some coverage but not a lot. Yeah, that's all I can say about it. Alright, and this is my tone bra from last year. So I think actually the color combination does work, you know, let me know what you think. But yeah, so basically, oh sorry, I need to adjust the boob pads. La la. But basically, this is, if you want the Hourglass legging and want like a matching bra, this was supposed to be the matching set with the Hourglass legging. So they have this in lime and in the blue magique. And you see it's still straight neckline, but you have more coverage here than with the Corset Bra, Corset Crop now. A simple up and down straight straps here. Then you have just this elastic underneath, and I feel like super tucked in. And then we just have, you know, a simple back as well here. So nothing too special, which is why I didn't, you know, bother getting it, because I was like, I'll just get the Hourglass legging because I really love the colour, and then just pair it with like something white or black or something I didn't necessarily need. a matching color bra. But yeah, if you're interested in like a super simple bra, I'm sure this one is, as far as I know, they didn't make any changes, so I think that's a good staple piece. And if you really love the colors, then go for it. Alright, one other piece they're also relaunching is the Corset Bra, and there's been some changes to it, and I want to talk about the changes because I really wanted to get it because it looks so cute. So it's kind of blue, like the blue magic color, and then you have the crisscross details that I have here in this one in the lime, and it really looked so good. It would have been perfect to pair it with like the blue magic leggings, or maybe also even the lime leggings, you know. And I was like, I really want this, but then it looked, so now this is the one they had before. It has a square neckline here, again simple up and down straps, but then you have this corset detailing with a different color in the back. And my problem with this one was there was not enough coverage at the top, so when I was doing down dogs, the boobs fell out. And I don't have big boobs, you know, there's not much to hold in, but like still they actually fell out. No joke. So I was like, I mean, it would be great if they could do like more coverage at the top. And then basically what they ended up doing is just making it longer, so kind of it's now, like they call it now a crop top, because you have a longer bottom basically. And then when you look closer at the smaller sized models, the boobs were not really contained in the part where the boobs were supposed to be in, but the band was actually kind of cutting into the boobs, which is like, this doesn't seem like the way it should be. And then also the boob area part just looked so small compared to the whole body part of the crop top, and it was just so weird in terms of like proportions and stuff. And then when you looked at the bigger size, like I think they have a 1X or 2XL model, it looked so much better for that size because it was more even in terms of boob space and just the crop top, the length part. So I'll just insert pictures of the two different sizes here, and then so you know what I mean. But it just seemed weird, and that's why I didn't end up getting it, because I really liked the design last time, and I really would have hoped they would, you know, add more coverage here, because the square neckline is really nice. We know this also from the Buff Benny Revolution bra. Square necklines are especially good for like smaller chest sizes because they, you know, flatter your boobs. And yes, I really wanted to have that one, but then it just didn't look the way I wanted it to look in the smaller size. And the smaller sizes, yeah. But it's nice. So if you don't mind that whole weird proportioning, I would definitely recommend getting it, but not for activities where you need to go upside down, because I don't think they added a lot more coverage to the top. But yeah, I'll try this one on for you as well, so you can kind of, you know, imagine what it would look like. Yeah. Alright, just to give you a better idea, so this is the Corset Bra, so now they launched the Corset Crop, and I don't know if I said that before, but like I said, I thought it looked a bit weird with because now you can see there's not a lot of space for your boobs to go. It's just like the cleavage is pretty big, which for me definitely caused problems in down dogs and stuff, you know, which is why I usually only wear this bra for photos when I work out at home, because, you know, then no one else can see my boobs anyway, so that's fine. And then they just added more length to it basically, but no, I didn't see them add a lot of boob space to the smaller sizes at least, so it kind of looked a bit weird to me. I really wanted it because I loved how the blue magic or blue magic, whatever color, fit with the lime, because then as you can see there's this this detail here in the back that was there in the lime color, so you just have to match the body of the bra is blue, and then you have the pop of lime here. Would have looked so good, but yeah, I just, you know, they didn't change you to have more space here. So, and I have small boobs, so I think you just have to be okay with like the band here sitting on top of your boobs if you're a smaller size but still have bigger boobs. I think that's just, if you want this bra, then this is what's going to happen, or you'll have like major spillage up here, just so you know, because you can see, like I said, there's not a lot of coverage here. Otherwise I think this bra is like beautiful. And it has like just up and down simple straps, there's nothing cutting in. Yeah, just a beautiful back. So I'm waiting for them to, you know, I mean, I appreciate the cleavage, but like it's not practical. So and I mean, there's a lot of other brands that make like straight neckline bras that where I don't fall out of. So yeah, just waiting, maybe one day they'll make it with a little more coverage. Alright, On to the conclusions. So I do like the compressiveness of the new fabric, and like I said, it's a bit brushed but not too brushed, like you don't feel like it's super brushed. Yeah, I just said brushed so many times, I know. Yeah, I just have a problem with the sizing, you know. It's also like, how come the bottoms are super compressive but the tops are not? Like, I think something just went wrong with the sizing, honestly. And they said so many times before this launch they perfected the sizing now, and I don't think that, you know, having to size up one size or something like that than you normally would in the brand means that you've perfected your sizing. And then again, for the two leggings, like, so for the Hourglass legging, I felt like the compression was perfect, it was very comfortable still. I felt very tucked in, but it was good. And for the Believe legging, I felt it was super tight in my calves and my thighs, but then I had some space in the crotch area. I had no compression at all in the tummy area. Like, it was weird. It wasn't the perfect fit. I still like the colors, but I also didn't get any lift in the butt area, you know, because it was kind of not hugging there, but it was hugging me super tight in my calves and my thighs. So I wouldn't say that I would recommend sizing up for that one, because you don't get anything in like the waist, you know. The waist might be way too big, and it's just, that one's weirdly sized. I think the Hourglass legging is okay in terms of sizing, so for me that fit perfect. But also remember, my waist is actually a small, so it fit perfect for me now. My waist felt snatched in, but if you're actually a medium in your waist, you might have a problem, I think, because then it might be way too tight. Because for me that was, like I said, it was perfect. I was snatched in. So yeah, I think they have not perfected their sizing. I think it would be so important to have different people of different sizes and different measurements try on their stuff before the launch, so people know what to get, they know how things fit. Because also it might have helped me, you know, if I to see someone the same body type trying it on before, I would have maybe said, okay, you know what, I need actually a large in this legging, or we'll try a large, or maybe I shouldn't get it because the sizing wouldn't work for me. I don't know. I mean, I will wear this one, and I kind of hope it stretches out a little over time, maybe. But like I said, it was like the waist was too loose kind of in the upper part, and then the legs were just a bit tight. So yeah, I would prefer the upper part in the medium now, and then the lower part in the large, I guess. And yeah, I'm usually between a small and medium for leggings, so weird. And that across brands, I should say that too, you know, it's not just me being like, oh yeah, but still. I like the design of this, I don't like the fit of this. And I'm not the only one who had problems with tightness in the calves, because a friend of mine also told me she had that when she tried these on. So yeah. But I definitely think that these Hourglass leggings, they've done a great job with these ones. I think they've become so much better, and then no top seam, that actually really makes a difference. I just wish they could get rid of the front seam because of the slight camel toes, you know. I don't need this. And yeah, please do not lie to me about everything being 100% squat proof. I mean, I knew it, right? I knew. But don't promise. Don't promise it. You know, just say they're not super see-through, I don't know, but don't promise it if it's not. And yeah, but you know, let's just move on from that. So yeah, let me know what you think about the differences in fabric all the time, the differences in fit. You know, I think some of these pieces are really nice and they've improved a lot, and some of them are, you know, you didn't deliver what you promised, and the sizing is not perfected. Yeah, let me know what you think. If you do decide to shop something, I have a link below that can get you 10% off, $10 off your first purchase, and it gets me some reward points that I can use when I shop next time, you know. So yeah, just if you want to just use that, let me know what you think. I'm really curious to hear. Yeah, thank you so much for watching, and I hope the bright colors kind of give you some good vibes, you know. Yeah, and I'll see you next time. Bye! Oh, don't forget to subscribe to my YouTube channel and to like this video, of course. Give me some thumbs up. Oh my god, I can't talk anymore. Alright, but now, bye.